The first message arrived at 2:13 a.m. Unknown number. Is this you? Please, answer. Then another. Then 20 more. I watched them light up the screen one by one, the glow cutting through the dark room like a scalpel. Her name finally appeared at 3:07. Laura. 4 years of silence cracked open like a fault line. The woman who once stood in a courtroom and smiled as she slid divorce papers across the table was now pleading for a voice on the other end. I didn't answer. Instead, I placed the phone face down on the table and listened to the faint hum of the refrigerator. It sounded like breathing, or begging. The night she became branch manager, she came home late. Perfume sharp, smile sharpened. She set the papers on the counter like a gift. Promotion, she said. And this. The divorce petition slid forward. Clean. Final. I remember the pen in my hand, how easily it moved. No questions, no fight, just ink on paper. Her coworkers toasted her the next night. I heard the recordings later, their laughter spilling across a private group chat I was never meant to see. Dead weight finally gone, one of them said. She laughed loudest. I vanished the next morning. Bank accounts closed, job resigned, apartment emptied. Not out of weakness, out of precision. People think disappearing is chaos. It isn't. It's math. Every signature leaves a trail. Every trail can be erased if you start before they realize you're gone. I started with the accounts, shifted balances, dissolved investments, opened silent partnerships under names that weren't mine. I moved across borders until addresses blurred into each other. I kept one tether, a dormant account under the old bank, a ghost number, just enough to remain visible if someone knew where to look. She never called in the first year. By the second, curiosity would have bitten. By the third, regret would have festered. By the fourth, the missed calls began. 200 in 3 months, each one a reminder of the echo she'd left behind. Last week, her voice finally broke through voicemail. Mark, please, I need to talk. It's important. I made a mistake. Important? The word carried a weight she never allowed when she held the power. I checked the bank's internal records through a friend who still owed me favors. Her name appeared on a flagged transaction, an emergency loan request, denied. The manager had overextended. Promotions come with ceilings she couldn't see. I booked a flight, not to rescue, to witness. When I walked into the branch, she froze. 4 years older, 4 years smaller. You're alive, she whispered. Unfortunately for you, I said. We sat in her office, glass walls, no privacy. Perfect. She tried to smile. I didn't know how to reach you. You found a way when you needed money. Her eyes flickered, recognition of the ghost account. I thought you disappeared, she said. I did. I slid a folder across the desk. Inside, property deeds, investment statements, quiet companies thriving under quiet names. Numbers she once believed she controlled. Her breath caught. You had this all along? I leaned back. You filed on the day you were promoted. You wanted freedom. I gave it to you. The color drained from her face. What do you want? Nothing. The word landed heavier than any demand. Outside, the city hummed with the same indifferent rhythm it always had. I walked past the glass, watching her silhouette collapse behind the desk, hands in her hair, mouth moving with words no one would hear. 4 years ago, she mistook silence for weakness. Tonight, silence became the blade she never saw. My phone buzzed again as I reached the street. I didn't look. Some debts are best left unpaid.